Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio, and today I am creating a fast and fun back to school teacher appreciation gift. This is going to be a tag booklet that you can include a nice sentiment and a gift card. And because we are using scraps, this is going to be a great use up your supplies project. So let's make this together. Okay guys, this is so simple. You are gonna love it, and also you are gonna love that this will be perfect project also for Christmas and for Halloween, and you can make a ton of them very quickly, and it's a great project to get the kids involved as well. So this starts out with a strip of paper. For this card I'm using black cardstock, but you could use whatever matched your paper collection. And I have it cut at 3 1/4 inches wide and the full length of 12 inches. And I'm going to trim it when I get it scored in just a bit. So the tag front I want to be 5 1/4. And then I want to build in 1/4 of an inch. I'm just scoring on those lines because there will be some bulk added with the pocket on the inside, and you want to allow room for things to be added. And then I'm just going to slide that back over to the 5, that last score line, so I don't have to math. And then I'm going to do a 5 1/4 again, so that will be the front and the back. So this bit left can be clipped off. Use scissors or your paper trimmer to remove that portion. So what you're going to have now is 2 score lines at the bottom. You can use your bone folder to crease those very evenly, but I think for this it's going to work fine. And so now you can see that we've built in just a little bit of space there for that. So what I want to do is clip the ends to create the tag shape, and just use the remainder that has come off to clip the other side so they'll be even. And now what you've got is your tag shape, and then it will open and have like a multi-layer. So let's get working on finishing this. I'm going to use the paper collections from Graphic 45. I'm using Children's Hour and again the September page like in the previous back to school project, but instead I'm switching it to the 8x8 pad because it's just a better scale. So I know that when I measured things out that this was my front, so I want to finish the inside before I work on the cover. That way I won't worry about it being so bulky. So this is the second pattern for September in that Children's Hour, and I'm just adding it here, leaving that border around. And then this will be, so this is the inside, and then I want to do this one with that same pattern. So it's really cute, vintagey school with lots of different images and some typography. Okay, so that is the inside front and the back. For the pocket on the inside, I'm gonna go to that Raining Cats and Dogs collection, and I think it just is, it complements it so well because it has the plaids and the polka dots and stuff. So I'm gonna add this one here, trying to get it centered. This is gonna go so fast. You guys are gonna be so excited because you can just make a ton of them. And then for the pocket, I cut more of that black cardstock, and I only added adhesive to the outside and the bottom. So that way I'll be able to slip in the little gift tag, and you could put a gift card in as well. This is great too, not just for teachers, but the school has a lot of support staff like parking lot helpers and different people who work in the schools that could use a nice gift to let them know how much you appreciate what they do. Here is a strip left from ABC primer, and I love that vintage lettering, the 3 lines there with the letters in between. I think that is so cool. So that's just going to be a border at the top, and I clipped a second image from the Children's Hour collection. So I covered that on the back with just some scrap paper so that a sentiment can be added. And then you can see that you could tuck in a gift card as well. So that will be the inside. And for the cover, now what I've got is more of the Raining Cats and Dogs collection. So this is that very small dot. I think maybe I have an easier time getting it on there straight if I put the back out of the way. So because this is such a small scale dot, it really does work very well, even with the other busy patterns. Here's another piece of that red plaid, and that is just going right on the bottom. I used a bit of cardstock to separate those patterns again, and then I've got another piece of that word or the lettering, but this time I'm going to put it at the bottom because I don't want to cover it up as much, because I'm going to be adding more layers and some flowers, of course. So that is basically the base, and I'm going to include a little doily here. Ouch. And that will become a nice area to fill in with the rest of the cutter part. So this is the September calendar. I'm using double-sided adhesive, by the way, for this, and that is why it's going so quickly. This one is the tag, and I have that with foam, double-sided adhesive foam tape. I put an eyelet in here and then also ran a little bit of twine in and looped it around and attached it to the back. So this is almost done, you guys. See how quickly this is going. Here's a couple flowers from Little Birdie Crafts. This one is from Arcelia Candy Mix, and this one is from Wendy Ivory. So that one is going to be at the bottom because I think the red looks better on the top. And then also, well, maybe what do you think about that leaf there? Oh, I like that. So I'm just going to add that with a little bit of hot glue. I don't want to cover up too much of that eyelet, otherwise it was not going to be seen. And then the white flower with the leaves can go right here. So I want to close this up, but I want to make it easy for the recipient to get in it and read your sentiment and collect their gift card. So I'm just going to add this clothespin at the top. I put a bow on it. This is some plaid ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon. There's a second twine bow on top and a vintage button, and then if you can see them, they're very tiny, some charms. One is a book and one is a little apple. And so basically what you would do is write your sentiment on the card, add your gift card inside, and then you can close it up just like that, and it's easy for them to get into and enjoy your gifts. So that is it for the second back to school teacher appreciation project. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. As always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye!